Hey, it's Jim. About 6 months ago, I took over management of a location, and I remember this owner saying, in the last year he's had three new competitors. There's a running theme of three here going on, but he had three new competitors open up in his market, and him saying that they were, new, they're shiny. He said the words that I can't compete against them. And maybe you've said the same thing, about new competitors coming into your market. Okay. And so we sat down, we broke down everything step by step on the necessary actions that it was going to have to take to where he was now to where he wanted to get to. And, those steps, it's kind of what we're going to be talking about in these segments here. But I did that with the owner and, totally had it, we're on the same page of where he wanted to get to, okay? And I don't care what colors the doors are for your competitors, okay? If you do the necessary things that's laid out and the right actions behind them, you can compete, okay? Not only can you compete, you can dominate your 3 mile market. You really can. I remember this particular facility, sat it all down, and I started with the foundations, just started from scratch. And quite frankly, I couldn't get the manager on board, okay? Long story short, after 6 weeks, I made a manager change. I'm sure a lot of you can agree that the manager will make or break your facility. I don't care how much automation and stuff you want to put at your facility, great. But a good manager will make a facility, a bad manager is going to break it, okay? I've seen it time and time again. So anyway, we made that manager change, started over, went over with the foundations, knowing your target market, how many households in that market, went over competitors, set some goals together, learning the lifetime value of a customer, just learning how to track everything and doing a performance audit together, just setting that foundation. And just after a few weeks, you could just start seeing the improvement happen. And I'm happy to say, 6 months into this process, the site's making more money than it ever has. Things are running a lot more smoother than they ever have before. Had a little, a few bumps in the beginning, part of the process, okay. But now it's smooth sailing, and it's a great feeling. Just kind of seeing that when people trust the process. Quite frankly, hopefully with property management, a lot of times they'll just say, "Great, just do it. Just cut me a check. Just do what you got to do." Kind of like that. It's great because it makes things less resistant, so we just move on and go for it. And that's what's happened with this particular site. So the reason I bring this up is with these segments, and as you're listening to these kind of bite-sized segments, I'm going to be walking you through a lot of the same things I do with my clients one-on-one. So I encourage you, don't just listen, but take action as well, okay? Sometimes it might just be just a little spark of something like, oh, that's a good deal. Let's go do it, okay? Don't just listen. I want you to be active in this as well. So again, it's great for free to listen to it, but when people hire me for one-on-one, I get you there faster. That's kind of the idea. But there is kind of a middle ground as well. If you want to go to 3milestorage.com, you're going to see some materials there as well that I have available for you that will help you get there faster, kind of where you are now to where you want to get to, okay? I have it there for you at 3milestorage.com. So a little shameless plug, but got to once in a while, all right? So again, it's just that right mindset, and again, managers are going to make or break your facilities. So hopefully owners that are out there listening to this, make sure you're turning your managers on to this kind of content because it does help, all right? So again, thank you so much. Now go dominate. Hi everyone, this is Jim again. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to visit 3milestorage.com for more free resources on how to grow your self-storage business. See you on the next episode.